Hello, my peeps, and welcome back to another episode of my Final Fantasy X walkthrough. Now, why are we here at the Monster Arena? Because I've been off camera, basically going through all of the levels that we've already been to go ahead and capture all the fiends. So that means we have a lot to talk to with this guy, because he will actually give you a lot of things. The only thing I want to do is I realize there are a couple things that I really want to make sure that I've used everything that I can before I actually go ahead and do anything. So what are those things? It's going to be down at the bottom of the list. I want to make sure I do, oops, not that one. I want to go down to the bottom where I have an empty 4-slotted armor. And what do I want to do? I want to make sure that I put on, so the couple things I do want to make sure that everybody has is going to be auto haste. And as you can see, I was only able to create one of those. I'm not going to be able to create it on another person's armor, but I also want to do Auto Phoenix. Now this one looks like I should be able to put it on another person's. Auto Phoenix, so this is a Phoenix shield now. Alright, so where do I want to go? I also want to make sure I go down to, let's go down all the way, and let's go ahead and do Auto Protect. That might be good. Let's go ahead and do Auto Phoenix. And if we go up to Auto Haste, again, we don't have enough for that. I'll have to make sure I watch for anything with Chocobo wings. Another thing I might be able to do on at least a couple. Oh, only one. Let's go ahead and go back up to Edgar's stuff. And let's go ahead and add on let's go ahead and do the Auto Protect. What about Auto Shell? Light, anything magic, they can only do basically maybe twice. I think the exception would be a particular boss that can do 3 of them, like hit one each party, but they're rare and they don't really show up that often. So I will go ahead and do the Auto Protect. Now this one is almost completely done for one of the shields. Okay, so I definitely won't be able to put it down on anybody else. Okay, so I basically used that. So I'm gonna need to make sure I watch for anything that drops the Chocobo wings and also the Mega Phoenix. What do you mean drop? I get to talk to this guy a lot because I've gone to all those different locations. Is there still areas that I need to go through and capture everybody? Yes. The 2 is actually the Omega Ruins, which we were able to locate on the map, and then Sin. You can catch creatures inside Sin? Yeah, that's a thing. So, and we get to do that too, because in order to capture everything, we have to do it. So, alright, let's go ahead and start talking to him. Wowzers, you've completed a total of 10 races and areas. You seem worthy of a prize. I gather this is a priceless item, but I don't have any use for it. We got the Mars Sigil. Now that is for Auron. That is for his ultimate weapon, which we don't have yet. But we have the sigil, we now have the crest, so we could do both of those, which means I just need to get the actual weapon. So I will show you how to do that. Yeah, I think I'll do that before anything else. I've been researching the fiends that you brought me and created the ultimate woof. Ooh, chocobo feathers. Want to take a swing at it? No. Aw, not up to it? Aw, don't worry about it. I'll make sure he's always ready, but not for free. And let's go ahead. So I guess I should show you guys. So Besaid, really easy. Hardest one was probably the water flan. Not hard, but that one took the longest. For Kilika, I don't really remember one being very hard. The Nihin High Road, the hardest one was actually this lizardy guy, the fast ones. Just because that was it's not on the top part where it has the travel in or anything like that. You have to go actually under to where you would end up if the Chocobo Eater actually pushed you off. And that's where that guy is. That's the only place he shows up. So yes, that one's a little bit harder. But yeah, impossible? Absolutely not. But yeah, you just have to make sure you go there. Alright, now which one? Oh, the Lamashtu. That is the kind of dragon-looking one. That one was harder. I had to stay more near the beginning of the area. Now, if you wanted to do the Garuda, that was more towards the end of it, where Waka actually hit. I can't even think of his name right now, but yes, where there's a lot of the end save point, let's say, in that area. But yeah, not very hard. But yeah, the Lamashtu, that one actually took a while to actually go and get, just because I didn't think it would be hard to do. Jose Road. The hardest one is, of course, Shimurg. That is kind of the condor type bird. That one is hard because it's only available in the bright light. Just walking along on the road, nope, that you might come across it, but that's only means that you stepped in some bright light into the sunshine. So you have to be in the sunshine in order to get it. And you just have to continue going and going and going to get it. All the other ones, the Ochu, you just have to actually go more towards the moon glow. But yeah, not really hard. You just have to make sure that you're aware that you have to go to another area than just the road going towards the temple. You have to go to the one towards the moon flow in order to get the Ochu. Hard? Not really. Thunder Plains, I was there for so long doing a couple of different things, so this was very easy. Hardest one I would say would be the Quacktars, but you really only have to come into them once you've actually prayed to the 3 Quacktar stones. Then they come in 3s, so pretty easy. You really only have to, come across them 4 times, and you've caught it, so... Can it take a while? Sure, but yeah, since they come in 3s, it's not really all that difficult. Okay, then these guys. Really not hard to do. You do have to just make sure that you not only do the forest, where you can buy the 4-slot armors and weapons, you do actually have to go towards more the snowy area, so going more towards the Mihin Temple, not into it. Don't need to go that far. But you just have to go basically where you fought the boss once you actually exited the temple, and basically just all that snowy area. So that's just the thing about that one. Beaconel, of course the hardest one is the Cactar. In the area that I can do it right now, I had to find the Cactar one by one. Now, once you have done Riku's the mini game that you have to do for Riku to unlock her sigil, then you actually get to go into the area that right now is covered in a sandstorm. That actually unlocks that area, and much, much, much easier to get into any Cactar encounters. But yeah, I had to find them one by one, which is really annoying. Where I was able to find it is in the kind of first really big area, the one that actually has the sign that says to the left, stronger enemies, to the right, weaker enemies. So I just stayed in that area. I didn't go left or right, and I just kind of stayed around where I found the items that are just in that area. It worked, not all the time, but that's where I was able to find them. In order to find like the sandworm or the zoo, you do go to that left area. Much easier to find like the sandworms and everything, but you can also find the sandworms and the zoo just in the open area. So I wouldn't, at least until you get all your Cactars, I wouldn't worry about trying to go after the sandworms in the zoo. They are much more... You can run into them in the bigger area as well. So yeah, that would be my advice. Do you have to do it? No, do whatever you wish. And the Comlands, of course, the hardest one is the Ogre. That dude does not like to come out. They say that it is much more possible to find them in the upper left-hand area, which that is very true, but it's not in the upper corner. But yeah, it is in that area, but does it still take a long time? Yes, absolutely. And for like the curl, I don't know how you say that correctly, that's actually going to be in the main area. That would be in the lower right-hand area. Much more easier to get there, find that. Although, did I find ogres down there too? Yeah, like once, like the first time I go there, I'm like, oh, hi ogre, what are you doing here? And I've also found it like in the main area, yeah. So you can find it sometimes, but they're not going to come up often. So that would just be the thing to make sure to watch out. So whenever you come across an ogre, make sure to capture it as much as possible. Stolen Faith. Hardest one, of course, was the Toneberries. In some of my games, sometimes it's the Ghost, like between those two, but almost always it's the Toneberry that I can never... That's the last one that I'm looking for. Yeah. And Mount Gagazet. This one wasn't that hard. I just was in there a long time, and it's not just the outside area, it's the inside cave area as well, so just make sure you're aware of that. And like these three at the bottom, they're the ones that is in the water, so only Edgar, Riku, and Waka can do. So those are included in this area as well. Unknown, that's Sin, and then the Omega Dungeon. So, Area Conquest, that's when he's like, ooh, I found something and I've created something. We can do the Tomberry trick, but I'm not going to do that, because, yeah, that's not what I'm going to do. Species Conquest, Fenrir, a lot of these actually will give you a stat sphere. So, for Fenrir, I believe that one... I think that does, I can't even think of it right now. What is it? Stats. It does agility, I think. Pretty sure. I could be wrong, but, yeah, so that will actually drop 1, and of course if you overkill it will be 2. So yeah, we're going to be coming across those, but it's also the reason why I do want to make sure I go and capture everything before I really start doing anything like that. Although, let's go ahead and continue talking. I've been researching species you brought from the Josei High Road. High Road? Why did I do that? I've been researching specimens you brought from Josei Road and created one nasty beast. You got petrified grenades. Want to take a swing at it? No. Aw, not up to it? I'll make sure he's ready. But not for free. Did he give me... I'm like, did he give me... I'm like, I don't know. Let's see. I forgot. I need to make sure I do this. Don't have Mega Phoenix yet. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so I did already do that. Although he doesn't... Wait a second, what'd I do? I'm like, wait a second. I don't remember what I've done. Alright, so that one has Auto Haste, Auto Phoenix, and Auto Protect. That's pretty much what I want to put on everybody. And actually, yeah, I started on her, actually. And yeah, I still haven't gotten any... haven't gotten any of the light curtains and or the Omega Phoenix. Okay. I was like, did I get those? Okay. I've been researching specimens you brought from Beaconal Island and created one nasty beast. Shadow Jet, time 99. What does that do? I actually don't know. Want to take a swing at it? First fight's free. No. Aw, not up to it. I'll make sure he's always ready, but not for free. I've been researching specimens for the Mian High Road and created one nasty beast. Soul Spheres, times 99. Want to take a swing at it? No. Aw, not up to it? I'll make sure he's always ready, but not for free. Thanks to you, I've created the ultimate horn beast. Light curtain times 99. Ooh, I can do auto protect on people. Want to take a swing at it? First fight's free. No. Aw, not up to it? Don't worry about it. I'll make sure he's always ready, but not for free. So what does that mean? I am going to go down to customization and try to use all of the auto protect that I can, although it's only going to be one. Alright. Uh-oh, I had auto fade. No, that's SOS. I don't care. Why can't I do... Oh, choke wings. Okay. Alright. I'm psyching myself up for nothing. Alright, so let's go ahead. I've been researching specimens from Besaid Islands. Created one nasty beast, stamina tonic. Want to take a swing at it? No. Now, I will say, even if you do actually fight any of these guys, you won't get a game over. Will you lose? Yes. But anything that you fight in here, you will not get a game ending or end game or anything like that. You will just come back if you've been totally defeated. All of your party, of course, will come back with 1 HP because, well, that's what happens if your character has been KO'd in a fight and you come back. They'll start out with 1 HP, which at least you don't have to use a Phoenix Down in order to get them back, although Phoenix Down will actually heal some of their HP, more so than 1. I've mixed all kinds of flan together, created one nasty beast, twin stars. Want to take a swing at it? First fight's free. So could I actually be trying and trying to, get them and challenge them and see if I can beat them? I could, but I'm just not interested. Not yet. Will I? Yes. I've been researching the fiends you brought me and created an incredible insect. Mana tonic times 60. Want to take a swing at it? No. Why? Because that one will probably do accuracy, and I just don't know if I'll be able to get him. But not for free. Yeah. Anything else? After taming all the little birds you brought me, I've bred something out of this world. We got a Mega Phoenix. Ooh, Auto Phoenix. Woohoo. Want to take a swing at it? No. Aw, not up to it? I'll make sure he's always ready, but not for free. Alright, let's go ahead and get out of here and go to customization. Go all the way down to the bottom. Oh wait, she's already had Auto Phoenix. Then who am I going to give it to? I'm going to find Waka. And do... Where's Auto Phoenix? Oh, Auto Phoenix. Well, yeah. Can I do... Can't do Auto Haste. Auto Phoenix. There it is. If I got it on one person, I can put it on more, actually. Who am I going to put it on? Let's go ahead and do... her. Because like I said, everyone's going to get it, and just in case... I'm given more, at least then it won't be wasted. Now, could I wait and just do this one by one, meaning when I'm actually ready to put everything together? Yeah, but I'm really concerned that he'll give me more. So yeah. After taming all the dragons, I've created the ultimate dragon. Purifying salt time 99. Ooh, so I can do a few no encounter armors. Need more than one? No. Want to take a swing at it? Not now, no. Aw. I'll make sure he's always ready, but not for free. I just wish you could do this all together. I've been researching specimens from Kilika Island you brought me and created one nasty beast. Poison Fang times 99. Want to take a swing at it? No. I'm not up to it. I'll make sure he's always ready, but not for free. Yes, I'm trying to find out when... Oh, specimens from Mushroom Rock Road. Candle of Life times 99. Want to take a swing at it? First fight's free. Nope. Aww, I'll make sure he's always ready, but not for free. I've created a nasty imp from all the samples you brought me. Mana Springs times 99. Want to take a swing at it? First fight's free. Nope. I'll make sure he's always ready, but not for free. Oop. I didn't mean to say fight monsters. That's okay, though. Species. Now, as you can see, we've got a whole lot more. That's going to be lovely. Juggernaut is for strength. Fafnir. I don't remember what Fafnir is. I'm like, I know pretty much all the ones that we see does get you something. I just can't remember what because, well, my brain's not there yet. Alright, let's go ahead and do more. I've been researching specimens we bought from Mount Gagazet and created one nasty beast. Ooh, the Blossom Crown. That actually will make it so that you can actually get the Mega Sisters. Want to take a swing at it? First fight's free. No. Aww. I'll make sure he's always ready, but not for free. I've done it. I've created a monster. This is a fabulous day. Come on, kiddo. Help me celebrate. We got Supreme Gen times 60. What does that do? I don't know. Want to take a swing at it? No. Aw, not up to it. I'll make sure he's always ready, but not for free. I gotta make a living too. Yes, I know. I've done it. I've created a monster. This is a fabulous day. Help me celebrate. Door to Tomorrow times 99. Want to take a swing at it? First fight's free. No. Aw, not up to it. Don't worry. I'll make sure he's always ready, but not for free. I've done it. I've created a monster. Fabulous day. Gambler Spirit times 99. I know you can do something with it, but I can't remember what. Want to take a swing? No. Aw, not up to it. Make sure he's always ready, but not for free. I've done it. I've created a monster. This is a fabulous day. Help me celebrate. Mega Elixir times 30. Want to take a swing at it? First fight's free? No. Oh, not up to it. I'll make sure he's ready, but not for free. More? No, we finally got everything. Okay. Now, what on earth are you doing now?
The final showdown with Sheen. I say let's get this show on the road!
But I'm not going to go to Sin yet. Alright, so what does that mean? I am going to go down to... So I could definitely be going to all these other areas. They do have... Some of them just have weapons that you can actually get, kind of rare ones. A few of them, like this Mushroom Rock, that will actually get you the God Hand for Riku, so that's her ultimate weapon. But what I'm actually looking to do right now is I'm going to go to the Jose High Road.
Yeehaw! Here we go!
Alright. Why am I here again? Oh, yes. Sorry. I completely blanked. Alright, let's go ahead. Now, I have been definitely doing with Edgar, I'm either doing extract mana or extract speed, because both Waka and Riku, I didn't know you could get those here. So with everybody else, I'm just doing a mug so that I can get items. But for this one, Waka will actually extract mana, and then Riku actually extracts speed.
All right.
So I got speed spheres, mana spheres. Now, why am I doing that? It's because of my aeons, of course. You can, since I talked to Belgamini in the Comlands, I was able to actually make it so that I can actually go ahead and change stuff. I can actually increase magic, and I can also increase agility and evasion. I can do accuracy as well, but I don't know if I... should I? Probably. Accuracy is never a bad thing, although I have been putting most of it into agility, so Penny is faster. I've been basically doing that. So I am gonna, just for this video, I am gonna go ahead and have Auron put on the no encounters that we did actually get from defeating... I don't remember its name, but what I had to do when I got back to the Baj Temple, I had the big guy, and I had to redo that one quite a bit in order to just get a weapon for one of the characters that wasn't in my main party, just so I could do this. And so, could I be doing this so that I could be getting more speed spheres, so that I can get the accuracy up? Yeah, but I wanted to show you guys this. Alright. Now, if you guys remember, right in the area of the Stolen Faith area, I did grab a rusty sword. So, am I going to use it? Yes, I'm going to use it right here. Alright, so what did that do? That gains me access to this, and I have to have the Celestial Mirror. And so, yes, of course I'm going to use it. Who's it for? Who's it for? We got the Masa Mune. What? It's for Riku? No. Here he is. Because Riku's not a sword person. And there it is. I thought he chopped the statue in half or something, but no, he left it alone. So, what does that mean? That means I can actually... I'm not going to equip it, but I can show it. Yep, it's just like all the other ones. However, I should actually have, in my key items, I have a Mars Crest and a Mars Sigil. So what does that mean? I can actually level Auron's weapon 100%. So am I going to do that? Yes, since you guys are here, I will definitely do that. Now, some people are just like, oh no, don't go this way, don't even come close to them. Them? Yes, those two girls that are just like, standing there talking. But see, as long as you don't bump into them, as long as you don't try talking to them, they're just going to ignore you, which is what I prefer. Why? Because that would make it so that I can actually say hi to the Dark Mega Sisters. And I really don't want that. But yeah, there's no harm in just passing them by. Wait, where are we going? We are going back to where we unlocked the Celestial
Final
Mirror.
showdown.
And I'm still not going to do that. So where do I want to go? I need to go to... see, either the Thunder Plains or Lake Macalania. It's not the exact area that I need to be in. Alright. Let's go ahead and just do this one. Actually, this one's probably closer now that I think about it. Now, if I wanted to go buy more of the 4-slot armors, probably the Thunder Plains would be closer. Ooh, I forgot to get this one. Let's get it. And 4,000 gil. Now, I should say that I did actually come across Donna which I didn't think I would because we told her basically, oh no, forget about this whole, summoner journey, everything. So I will actually go ahead and insert that here. Is it a really incredible thing? No. But yeah, you can actually get into this conversation. So I will go ahead and insert that here. When I was just coming back to the save point here at Jose Temple, look, familiar faces. Let's go talk to him.
Why, it's you again.
You still on the road?
Yeah, we thought you were quitting.
But we're not going to Zanarkand.
Ah!
I have decided to go to Bartello's homeland.
Where's that?
Are going to let the other summoners deal with sin.
Aw. I'm glad he was supportive.
I'm scared.
Hey, don't worry about it.
Yeah,
We'll put Sin in his place in no time.
Yeah.
You mean
Yeah.
the final summoning?
No, we found another way where no one has to die.
Well, whatever it is, good luck.
Cross your fingers.
Do your best. Bartello, time to go.
Alright, now honestly, if on the airship we would have told her to keep going and, fight the fight, we would have actually met her in Zanarkand when we would have left. But I told her, no, don't worry about it, especially what he was feeling about Yuna and all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, but I wanted to show you it because I wasn't expecting to see them again. So, yeah. And we're back. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I didn't want to not have that recorded. Okay, now where are we going? Oop, I haven't got it. I forgot. Alright, now we need to get in here. So, let's go ahead and go up here. And this is a little tedious too. Have you a celestial weapon? Yes, Auron. Complete the ritual? Yes, and they already know that we have the Mars crest. Alright, the weapon's power has grown. And present another weapon? Normally I would say yes, but I want to show you guys what the difference is. So if you just have one, now you have no AP, not so good. You get double overdrive. Is that really cool? It's better than nothing, but yeah. And let's go ahead and talk. Have you? Yes, we have Auron's, and yes, you have the Mars Sigil. You want to complete it? Yes. Weapon attains its maximum power. Now the really cool thing about this is that with Auron, I don't want to present the other weapons, with Auron, for most of the other ones, so it has break damage limit, we have triple overdrive, first strike, and counterattack. So we have first strike on a weapon. That is, of course, really, really good. Counterattack, that means whenever it's physically damaged, then it will do a physical damage in return, which is always a good thing because, well, you have a break damage limit. So he is actually one of the first characters, at least in this run-through, that we can actually do over the 9,999. It would be 99,999 that he can now go down. He can now do. Now, with most of like the physical characters, like Edgar, Waka, even Riku, they all have the ability that the higher their HP is, the more likely it would be that they have critical damage. So they could do the 99,999. Auron is an exception to that. Yes, he's very physical, but what his does is that the lower his HP is, the higher percentage it will be that he'll get a critical hit. So the more hit damage he is, I don't know, the angrier he gets. So yeah, he's one of the few that if you are worried about a battle and it's going really badly, it would actually be good for Auron, and so you would rather keep him in that kind of critical level. Is he the only one that will do that? Yes, for the physical and, you know, for any of the other party members. He is the only one like that. And so that kind of thing where physical and full HP, and for like magical ones like Lulu and Yuna, it's based on their MP. So the higher the MP they have, the more likely it is they'll do a critical hit for the maximum damage. So yeah. So even if you can make, like, with a 4-slot empty armor, can you make those? Yes, absolutely you can, but you won't get that kind of hidden special one that you can do. Now, I will warn you guys, I still don't know if I'll do it or not, but I do have to play a lot more of Blitzball in order to get Wakka's, all of his overdrive attacks. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. And then you also have to do Blitzball in order to get his sigil. Not truly difficult, because I will actually go and redo most of, well, not most of it. I will basically restart everything more than likely in order to get more higher, you know, players that we can only find in the higher areas. Although I don't know, I'm actually pretty pleased with it, but I just need to have Brother on my team. Can I actually get Wakka? Actually, I'll show you guys that. Now that I have the... No, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. That one isn't bad, actually. I'll go ahead and cancel out of that, because I did not mean to go there. But that one I'll probably need to reset. What I meant to do is I meant to board the airship. Because now we're at the end of the game, we can actually go ahead and recruit Wakka. Do I want to do that? I don't know. He's not the worst, but he kind of looks a lot like... He kind of looks a lot like Edgar. So yeah, I don't know. But as you can see, I'll say no. If you go up to Brother... trying to go up to Brother, there we go. But yes, he's already on my team, but as you can see, his speed is 75, which is really, really speedy. So it does mean that Wakka's actually pretty fast as well. But yeah, I don't know. So yes, that's one thing that I'll really have to decide about. The other thing, let's go ahead and...
Final showdown.
Yes, I'm still not going to sin. I decided... let's go ahead and do the Omega Ruins. Why? Because we still have to do it no matter what. I still need to be capturing everything.
Here we go!
What is this place?
700 years ago, a monk who defied the teachings was sentenced here.
Defied how?
Oh, the traitor Omega, yeah?
What?
Omega's loathing of Yevon has turned him into a fiend.
They say he liked it underground, out of the light.
So he's here?
Scared?
Nope.
Not a chance.
See? Okay. So as you can see, there's really no clear map. The only way to get it is to basically start looking around. And I guess I really should make it so that I can actually come into contact with everybody. Alright, make sure. So should I have more of my better, I still need... Still honestly need First Strike. 400, I guess I'll have her go with the Auto Phoenix, because just in case we don't do so well, at least we'll be able to get back. Ooh, ooh, he is a rare beast. And yeah, he hates himself. Okay. Now with him, I'm just gonna go ahead and mug, and then whether I get speed or the mana, I'll be okay with. Now, should I actually wait until I have better stats, especially for Riku? I could, but I still have to come here and do this. But not the hardest thing to do. It's just I'm going to be taking a lot of damage, but I will also be getting a lot of HP. So there is that. And what did the armlet give me? Let's go see. Ooh, nice. So we got an extra 4-slot armor for Himari. So that is nice. Let's go ahead and sort while we don't have anything else. Another one! Oh my gosh. I guess this is a good place to be. Okay, let's go ahead and just do this. Heartplane Wind. Although I honestly think I already have maybe 99 of them, or at least 60 of them. I think that was one of the prizes. Now, should I have actually hasted everybody? Maybe, but I didn't. So, very nice. I will actually have to really watch Riku since she doesn't have the MP Stroll. Alright. Let's go ahead and use these. Increase by 2. We'll take it. What's this over here? So this is kind of a treasure chest area. Oh no. Phooey. I do not think that I'm ready for these guys.
I'll be right back.
I am not ready for them. Okay. That's that. Oh, I can do that. Oh, let's go ahead and steal. So this should honestly be a mimic. And there are 3 different types. There's this zoo-looking one. Go ahead and do this one. Nothing to steal. If you want to go ahead and petrify grenades. Nothing to steal, so I really should just be doing regular attacks for him because we're not going to be able to do really all that much. And it looks like I really should be having this as piercing. Let's go ahead and bring Auron in. And let's have him switch weapons. Wait, he's already... No, he doesn't have that yet. So, let's see how well he can do. Much better than what he's doing. But as you can see, he got a physical attack, so he countered it. The only thing is that we don't have piercing, unfortunately. Although I really should be putting haste on all my characters. Because this is going kind of badly. Ooh! Very nicely. Thank you so much, Auron. So yes, as you can see, when he did it regularly, it was only like 6,000. But when he was down in the critical, he did 15,000. So yeah, that is definitely a thing. Now, what am I going to do? I think I am going to, one, put my formation back. And the second thing is I'm going to definitely go ahead and I will put on the no encounters. And unfortunately, that means I am not good enough in this area. Although, does that mean I should really go ahead and just look around so that I can actually have a map of this area? Yes, let's go ahead and do that. So there is another primer here, but not this way. This is another treasure chest area. I am not going to touch any of those because there's basically 4 areas of this, 3 or 4. And what it does is it will, if you can actually unlock all 12. What's this? I don't know, let's touch it. Nothing happens. Oh no, what did I do? I need to push another button probably. Looks like go this way. But I can't right now because I haven't done the thing that will actually let me up there. But let's go ahead and go that way. So this is another area that has another, couple treasure chests. And again, I am not going to do any of those because if you get all 12, you'll be able to get a 99. I can't remember which one it is, but it's very, very rare. And so I am going to try it, but I just don't want to do that. A cliff appears. Yay. So let's make sure there isn't another one. Now, are there a lot of enemies in here that I need to collect? Yeah, but I don't think I'm ready at this time because I definitely need to have at least someone that has the ribbon on. But I don't know how I'm going to do that. I'm not going to go up there because that gets me into an area that I don't want to go into yet. Just trying to clean up the actual area. Now there should be, I thought, oh, I'm just, it's right there. I'm like, I thought there was an Albed primer, and yeah, it's right here. I'm blocked. Ooh, we have it. So we've received the rank, and then we also got Master Linguist trophy because we have all 26 of the Albed primers, so we have them all. So yay, everything will be able to read it. Alright, did that one. Let's come back out here. And honestly, we touched the glyph. Let's see if something happens now. Glyph appears, yeah? And yes, now we can actually go up this area. Alright, we're going up a winding road. What does that mean? I don't know. I think there's a treasure chest at the end of this. We will see. Yep, treasure chest. This one I'm going to open no problem because it's not grouped together. We got a telescope sphere. And I think there's one more area that I haven't come across yet. But I think it was more at the beginning than at the end. Yeah, I think. We'll find out. Oh yeah, there is one right there. tell because there's blockies. Okay. Alright, sorry, just wanted to get the more blocky stuff out of there. And it looks like there's 2 areas. And let's go over here. Oh, another chest area, which I'm not gonna do. Is this just a roundabout? Almost. There is an area over here. So let's go up here and see what it is. What is this? That's another area that I think that we'll actually get access to later on. So it feels like we can go this way. Nope, not yet. Okay. We'll just leave that alone. Now, what I will probably do is I think I will come back here. I think, because I did save on Riku, a silence touch, and then I think there's another thing you can do. I think it might be a blind and or poison or some sort of combination, and I'll come back in here and try to actually I'll actually come back here and try to capture everything. But I'm just not ready to do that until I actually have that weapon. So I will go ahead and say that this is the end of this episode. And yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I know we haven't really done anything in the Omega Ruins other than found a couple rare enemies and then ran away. I'm so sorry. But yeah, we will go ahead and continue this. I won't go into any more areas in this Omega Ruins until you guys get back. But yeah, so I hope you guys have a really good day, whether it is morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time of day it is for you guys. Just have a really great one. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!